Alright, hey, it's me, Jake again. This is the second video. We are going to be fighting the Cleric Beast in this video, and Father Gascoine. Gascoine, whatever. Uh, right where we left off, nothing has changed, and we are going to go ahead and take a crack at this big guy. Before we get into this fight, let's equip our oil urns and our Molotov cocktails. We're not going to use our pungent blood cocktails yet. We're going to save those in case we need them against the blood-starved beast. And outside of that, we are ready to go. We have oil urns and Molotovs. Now we are going to see... Now you have the option to hit this gentleman in the head. Make sure you manage your stamina. He did get us. When he screams like this, it is a great time to hit him. Oil urn. And we got punished for that. But we are going to hit him with a Molotov. And I don't know if you can tell how much more damage that does. But that does a lot of damage. And so he is getting more aggressive now that he is phased. So we are going to shoot him in the head. There we go. And let's take this visceral. Take the time to hit him with another oil urn while we can. And it's safe. And then he's going to jump at us. And we're going to hit him with a Molotov. And then one more. For good measure. Come on. Quit moving. Alright. Yeah. There we go. And that is a pretty surefire way to beat the Cleric Beast. Let's hit this lamp here. And then we are going to go back to the dream. We're going to want to invest these levels in, again, stamina. Now, if you ever come in here and she's not here, she is up here by this tombstone.
Well, what is it?
But we're going to invest these levels. We want stamina and then strength. And then we are going to use... we can't use it because we're in conversation. We're going to use our cold blood items. And use them all. And we're going to grab two more levels.
Very well. Let me...
Let's put them in strength again. And
farewell, good hunter.
we are level 21, which is actually pretty good for right now. Or no, we are level 20. Alright, that's right about where we need to be for Father Gascoine. I don't believe in... We don't need to go power level. We don't need to farm. You notice we didn't, go through and kill all the enemies 5 or 6 times. We kind of only killed what we needed to. And we've killed every enemy in this area about once. So that is about all we need. And this is your run up to this boss. That's a wild attack. And we're going to visceral him and get the kill. And then this guy is going to come after us. And we're not going to get the visceral on him, but we will now. And it's a kill for him too. Now make sure you heal before you pick up their items. That way you make sure you yourself are full on blood vials. And then we are going to call this elevator. Nothing but nightmares. You say that's all. I believe this place is flooded with beasts. Yeah, I agree too, Mr. Farquaad. Agree myself. Alright. Now let's trigger this fireball to come down again. Now we want to get all these enemies as close to this wall as we can. And they're all going to get mowed over. So, this guy up here is going to give us some blood vials. Now, he may jump, but what we want him to do is come down the stairs. We don't want to fight anyone on the stairs ever. And then shoot him. Get that visceral. And then we will rally back up what he has taken from us. It's our good health. You can fight these guys if you want to. I don't suggest messing with them until after this fight. That way, if you these two fighting them together can be a pain. You can just run into bad RNG on them. And then right here is the Father Gascoine boss fight. So yeah, we are going to get to him in just a second. Alright, and we are back. So, for this one, we are also going to equip our music box, and we will fight him now. He has pretty good parry windows, but a lot of times you can run into, RNG. He can catch you out of a rhythm too. He is very aggressive. He's actually, in my opinion, one of the more difficult first FromSoft bosses. Cleric Beast I really consider to be kind of a tutorial boss. Father Gascoine is the first real boss you run into in this game, and he can be pretty challenging. So, if this isn't one of the hardest cutscenes though in this whole game. Alright, so he generally wants to shoot us first. Yep. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's get started on these parries and viscerals.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. You can use a pistol and parry him this way too. And that should be the fight. And we got him with our last our last bullet too, that's pretty darn good. Alright. Didn't do too bad on that. Alright, so we are gonna run up here and we are going to grab this brooch. It is such a shame. Here is that girl's mother wearing the red jeweled brooch. We're going to go back to her and tell her that we did not find her mom. I mean, it's not good either way. I think she dies both ways. So, it's not really a big deal what we tell her. But, we're going to go through here. There are no enemies through here. And we're going to open this chest. And this is our blood gem fortification tool. There we go. Now, the reason we are going forward before we go backwards, that cutscene's a little pointless. Doesn't give us any goodies. Reason we are going forward is we need to speak to this gentleman. He is going to tell us to ask people to come to Odeon Chapel. Or, not Odeon. Odin. Odin's Chapel. So, there we go. Alright, so he's asking us to bring people to Odin Chapel. We are going to do that. And, alternatively, oh, we want to hit that lamp too. Let's go back and hit that lamp. There we go. Now, we've got 3 places to go. So, for one of our NPCs, he is going to do the opposite of what we tell him to do. So, now let's go here. Now you're going to see we have blood gem fortification. Now we don't have any blood gems, so we can't fortify with blood gems yet. But once we beat Bloodstar Beast, I'm going to give you a false depth dungeon code that you can punch into here, and we can not call in, but we can go to a chalice dungeon, and the first 2 enemies in this dungeon drop really powerful blood gems. So it can help us get very strong early on, and it can make the rest of the game quite a bit easier, because our damage output is just going to go through the roof. So we don't want to go to Great Bridge, do we? Do we want to go to Great Bridge? Yes. No. Alright, we are going to go to Central Yharnam. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is speak to our buddy here. He's going to give us a flame sprayer. So, there's that. Now, we're really only going to be killing people that we need to kill. There's no reason to kill enemies that we don't absolutely need to take out. We're just trying to be quick here. I've kind of already grabbed everything in the area. So we're not... The only reason we're killing those dogs is so they don't break out of their cage. That dog should not be following us, so we will be a-okay. Oh, hello, sir. So we're... Ooh, you may have... Yep. Always want blood vials. Let's see if we can get a parry on this gentleman. So these guys, for some reason, I guess it's their body shape, but they don't like to be parried. We're going to ignore the gentleman over there. And we are going to just drop down here. And we're going to go up this ladder here. Now, we did just run past the old lady, but we will get back to her in a second. We are more concerned with over here. Let's miss that charge R2, and that is okay. Let's go up here.
Mum and Dad are stuck waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think?
See, we can tell her about Young Chapel.
Yes, okay, thank you. I love you almost as much.
But I don't think she's going to make it, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go back this way and loop ourselves back around. Only reason we are going back this way is we need to go to Yusefka's clinic. Running through all these people is going to save us a whole lot of time, especially because they're not going to follow us. But we need to go back to Yusefka's clinic. Because we need to get the option to send people here. Now you're going to notice the voice is different.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. You're soon off to hunt? Then, if tell them to seek Yusefka upon my Hippocratic oath. If they are yet human, I will look up this sickness, these beasts. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Well, if you find any, you can assure, please. Can't anyone comprehend? That'll be quite enough of you, then. Isn't it time someone put you out of your misery?
See, now if you do that to Yusefka, so you notice her voice is different. So she gives different dialogue and tells you to send people there. Whereas the real Yusefka was saying, hey, don't send people here, or, I'm not taking people in. I'm keeping anyone who's in here safe, and that's it. I can't risk the safety of my patients. She is saying kind of the opposite, right? So we're going to go back to Central Yharnam. The Central Yharnam lamp. But she pretty much said, oh yeah, we'll take people in, we'll even cure them. People can't be cured. Once you've become a beast, that's it. But also, if you beat on the door of Yusefka's clinic with the real Yusefka there, she will say, oh, you must have turned, I guess you're a beast now and you can't be saved. Or, she is aggressive, right? So That's kind of your big hint that she's an imposter. She's not. It's not really Yusefka. So you don't. Anybody that you want to save, you don't want to send them there. Now, I only do that because I know. I've actually never tried to send everyone to Yusefka's clinic. But we're going to tell this old lady to go to Odin's Chapel. I want to tell her of Odin's Chapel. And it's important that we do that because she will provide us with sedatives, which is what we use, oh man, to combat frenzy later in the game. There will be enemies that inflict frenzy, which acts similar to like bleed in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, right? It takes a good chunk of your health. And so frenzy is not a good condition to get inflicted by. So now you remember when we spoke to Eileen and we got these bold hunters marked. This is what these are for. I'm going to show you right now. If you are ever in a situation you don't want to run to a lamp, you may be low on health, out of vials, and you want to save all of your blood echoes. Now, I'm neither low on health or low on vials, but I do have a good bit of blood echoes. I don't want to run and risk losing them to an enemy. RNG in this game, in any Souls game, you can get killed by anything at any point in time. We are just going to be safe right here, take our 7,600 souls, and we're going to go. This is going to transport us back to a lamp and keep all of our souls. Now, that's a bold hunter's mark. If you use just a hunter's mark, you will sacrifice everything and show up back at the lamp, which you don't want to do. So we're going to return to the hunter's dream. And here we are. Now, we want to spend these levels.
Welcome. What is?
And we want
Very
to,
well. Let me.
again, 1 endurance. The rest in strength. Stamina is very important in this game. So we now have 10 insight. And now we can purchase things with insight. So you will notice we have Gascoine's attire, pungent blood cocktail, small resonant bell. We are going to want to buy the small resonant bell and the sinister resonant bell. Those will allow us to help other players if they need help. We already have our beckoning bell, but this allows us to help other players that may need help. It's a good way that if you are low on echoes, you can get summoned in, help someone defeat a boss, and you can get a good number of blood echoes from that. So now we are going to finally, we are done with this area. We've spoken to Yusefka. We've gotten the flame sprayer from the guy in the window. We've told the old girl about Odin's Chapel, or the young girl about Odin's Chapel. She's probably not going to show up. And we've told the old woman about Odin's Chapel, and she will be here. And this is the old woman.
Do you think I owe you some? What? This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. Stupidity outside. Oh, blood's ruined. Don't you come near me.
Oh, I know you're tight. Yeah. Alright. So, that's that. The next video is likely going to be just kind of a walkthrough of this Cathedral Ward area. We're not really going to get into that in this video. this is Cathedral Ward. We have 2 paths to go. Just kind of a quick overview. We have 2 paths to travel. We are not going to be able to take both both paths off the jump. And once we beat Cleric Beast, this door opens. So, kind of the goal of next video is going to be to get through the bottom section of Cathedral Ward, get into Old Yharnam, and get over to Cleric Beast and take him down. He's not a very difficult enemy. He's one of those, if as long as you can jump or dodge toward him and to the left, you will be more than fine. So that is where we're going to end this video here. I just want to tell you all thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you can do to help my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Please comment if I'm doing anything wrong, or if I need to work on anything to improve these videos. Please leave a comment in the section below. Really appreciate it. Please try to keep the negative comments to a minimum. The gaming community, it's grown quite a lot since I was a kid. I grew up on PlayStation 1, or I really grew up on a Genesis, but Genesis to PS1, Dreamcast, PS2, all those good older systems. We didn't have all the online that we have now, and just please make a point to try to spread as much positivity in the gaming community as you can. It's not really out there in large numbers. There's a lot of people in negativity. There's also a lot of elitism in these Soulsborne communities, and I just, these games should be accessible to everybody. Not everybody can pick these games up and just, play through them. And there's some people that need help. They need walkthrough videos. They need advice on how to get through these games, and they enjoy the games. They want to be into them, but sometimes there's elitism that keeps people from wanting to be a part of the community. Let's please help minimize that. It's a video game. If anybody and everybody can buy it, anybody and everybody should be able to play it. So please help spread some positivity. Thank you all again for watching my video. Jake out.